The topic of today's video was requested by my best friend, Amber. Hey Am, if you're watching this, you already know that I love you with all my heart and all that good stuff. So, thank you for making this request. And if any of you guys have any kind of topics or anything you want me to talk about in any videos in the future, contact me and let me know. Okay, let's do it.
Beat me to the note and it's a cloud in my hallway. Beat me.
So we all should be familiar with this thing called forgiving and forgetting. Now, one thing that you're gonna learn in life, no matter what age you are, whether you're young, a teenager, old as dirt, I guess, forgiving is one of the most powerful things that you can ever do as a person, ever. Now, for me personally, forgiving is very important. Why? Well, think about this. How many of you have ever held a grudge with somebody, or are currently holding a grudge with somebody? You know that's very unhealthy for you, right? Holding a grudge is very, very bad for you. Because basically holding a grudge is you're holding up all this energy. And if you don't release that energy, like I said before, it's gonna have a lot of negative effects for you in your life. Holding back all kinds of negative anything on the inside will affect you on the outside. And that's bad. Do not hold any negative energy or anything like that for anybody, but only if you have a reason to. Now take it from me. I've held grudges before with some people in my life, and I guess I'm kind of holding a grudge with somebody. I'm not going to say their name. I doubt that they'll watch this video, but if they do, you know who you are. I'm just going to leave it at that. But anyway, growing up, I realized that holding a grudge is bad. I don't really like to hold grudges or any kind of negative energy towards anybody because I don't like to hate anybody. Hating people or just hating in general is not the way to do it. Giving hate and spreading all kinds of negative energy is childish. There's no point in doing any of that. We all need to learn how to grow up properly. You understand? Good. I'm glad you do. Now again, like I said, forgiving is one of the most powerful things you can ever do in your life. It takes a lot for you to just think about all the bad that a person has done to you and just forgive them and just say, look, it's okay. Because if you think about it, those that do you wrong, if you had a chance to look inside their mind or read their soul or something like that, you'll see some things that you never thought of about your enemy or whatever you want to call them, and you'll see them in a whole new different way. If you read someone's soul, you're gonna see all kinds of hurt, being misunderstood a lot, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I know, right? Now that forgiving is done, let's talk about forgetting. Now, forgetting about all the things that a person has done to you before, everyone does it. It's not one of the most strongest things that you can do as a person, if you ask me, but it can teach you all kinds of things, whether it be good, bad, or somewhere in between. Listen to this. I'm about to drop some knowledge on y'all for a second. Now listen. Never forget how someone made you feel. How they made you feel is very important. They basically taught you a lesson. You may not know what it is, you may not understand what it is, but they taught you something. And each person that comes into your life is either a blessing or a lesson. God put them here and made their pathway intertwine with yours so that it can either shape you or break you. Do not let anyone break you down. Don't do that, because if you let that happen, they're just gonna automatically think that they have control over you. Don't do that. Never forget how anyone makes you feel, because again, they taught you something. They basically taught you how your life would be if you let them in your life, whether that be good or bad. They basically told you, hey, if you let me in your life, this is how I'm gonna act, and this is how I'm gonna treat you, regardless of how you treat me. Yeah. Never really thought about that, did you? But I did. Now, if you wrap like all this together, forgiving and forgetting, two very important things, but they need to be used wisely. Forgive everybody that comes into your life. Don't hold back any negative energy or any kind of bad anything towards anybody. Just move on with your life. All that energy that you're holding in could be used for your growth. Your growth is very important, especially if you're around my age. Your growth, your happiness, how you build yourself, how you carry yourself, all that stuff is very important. And all that stuff is not going to be accounted for if all the energy that you're holding in is not going towards those things. Your life will go in a darker direction, and you don't want that to happen. Like, you was created for a reason. Your life is worth way more than going down the wrong pathway and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, thank you, PlayStation. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Now, if you keep like all of this in mind, I'd say you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like I said, you're going to be okay. Turn your energy into something positive to help you and those around you. Okay? Well, I'm out.
Thank you for coming, thank you for staying.